raised to $2.9 million from Joseph Chung. Now over to Jonathan Duhamel. Duhamel with 2 queens.
In the big blind. Duhamel mostly playing big cards tonight, not fooling around much.
And with those cards, he's been able to keep the pressure on his opponents. And here he goes again, a re-raise to $6 3/4 million. Jonathan's parents, Joanne and Luke, looking on very intently, as is Joseph's mom, Sun Hee. The 2 big stacks clashing again.
An ace is pretty good three-handed. Chung can be aggressive with any 2 cards, and he's already shown, bluffing with that Jack-5, that he won't be tempered by the magnitude of the stage.
Chung, chips in hand, a lot of chips, a re-raise to over $14 million.
A 4-bet. Duhamel says he loves when people play back at him. Well, here Chung is playing back at him at a critical juncture on the biggest stage in poker.
And this biggest stage is very quiet, everyone realizing the gravity of this moment. Duhamel's fans have been on quite a ride tonight. What will Jonathan do? The French-Canadian repops it to almost $23 million.
Wow. He 5-bets it. The 2 big stacks again on a destructive path, and John Racner again out of harm's way.
Indeed, Norman Racner happy to be sitting this out and watching what is happening between these 2 big stacks.
Well, to this point, Chung does not believe Duhamel has a big hand. Will he believe now?
I'm all in.
He does not, Norman. Chung re-raises Duhamel all in.
Oh, no.
We'll call.
And Duhamel makes the call. Duhamel in control. Joseph Chung in severe danger of being left with only 5 big blinds.
176 million chips, the biggest pot in the history of the World Series of Poker. And on a night of river madness, this is pre-flop insanity. Joseph Chung knows he has just misstepped at the most crucial moment of this championship table.
Oh, baby, oh!
Duhamel on the verge of a stranglehold on this final table. There's the Cheshire Cat, John Racner.
Racner can't believe what he's seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Joseph Chung in the midst of an epic blow-up.
And now the flop. Tray 9 deuce rainbow, nothing for Chung as his hopes of winning this huge pot fade. Duhamel's family and entire cheering section can barely contain their emotions, waiting for this to play out.
The aggressive Chung misread the strength of Duhamel's hand, and now Duhamel and John Racner could be huge beneficiaries.
The turn card is a 6. Duhamel still good. And Chung will now need some of tonight's patented river magic. Joseph stands quietly by, and unbelievably, Racner is so close to being heads up.
Duhamel 1 card away from becoming the dominant chip leader. Chung 1 card away from being decimated. He needs an ace and an ace only to knock out Jonathan Duhamel.
The river card is an 8, and there you go! Jonathan Duhamel, the overwhelming leader in the main event.
And it's all but over for the Southern Californian. It looks like a brutal finish to a beautiful main event for Joseph Chung.
Joseph Chung's dad surveys the carnage and knows the end is near for his son. Jonathan Duhamel somewhere in the middle of that mosh pit on the stage, being mobbed by his supporters.
And you've got a feel for the classy Joseph Chung.